was the last time you consulted the U.S. Constitution? The Fourth Amendment is the part of the Bill of Rights that protects you from unreasonable search and seizure. The police can't stop you just for the heck of it while you're driving down the road. They must have a reasonable suspicion that you committed a crime or violated the traffic law while they were watching you, like swerving between lanes or driving with a busted headlight. It probably won't help you to argue with the police about the reason for the stop. Just ask politely, "Was I doing something wrong, officer?" Please note, if you have any passengers, they don't need to say anything. The police can only have a reasonable suspicion that the driver is under the influence. Only the driver was swerving or speeding, and that doesn't have anything to do with the passenger, right? Once you're stopped, the police can order you out of the car to protect their own safety. You are allowed to shut your car door behind you and lock it if you want, because at this point, the police don't have probable cause to search your car. So don't leave the door open like an invitation to search. The law doesn't allow the police to put their head through the open window in your car door, but it won't hurt to roll up the window. Remember, you don't have any legal obligation to say anything except, "Here is my driver's license and vehicle registration." If the police quiz you, just say, "My lawyer advised me not to answer any questions." Don't worry that it sounds suspicious. The police know that's the law, and they will know that you know that that's the law. The police can pat you down if it looks like you might be carrying a weapon, but it doesn't mean you are under arrest. And the police can't go through your backpack or pockets. That would be an illegal search. If the police ask you, "Can I look through your purse?" just say politely, "Officer, I don't consent to searches." You have the right to refuse a search, although the police don't have to tell you that, but now you know. Never consent to a search because it is the #1 cause of avoidable arrest. The police must have a reasonable suspicion to search you or your car or truck. They can get around the reasonable suspicion rule just by asking you, "Can I take a look in your car?" If you say yes, you just waived your Fourth Amendment right against unreasonable searches. Just say politely, "Officer, I don't consent to searches." If you do consent to a search, the question is whether you did it voluntarily, or did the police threaten you, saying something like, "The dogs are going to search the car, and if you confess now, then it will go easier for you." That's illegal coercion. I repeat, don't confess. It is legal for the police to lie to you, and they do. Some are skilled at making you think they are on your side. "This is the one time I can help you. If you cooperate, I will stand by you at the hearing." Come on, don't fall for that. And there must be more than the smell of alcohol in your breath to expand a traffic stop into a DUI investigation. They must have probable cause for the search to be legal. But if you left an empty bottle of beer in the front seat, that's probable cause. And please don't let anyone smoke marijuana in your car. If the police smell weed, you will probably get a free ride down to the station. Only after you have been arrested for DUI can the police conduct a limited search inside your car, because that's where you were sitting before the arrest. That means the police are not entitled to open your trunk. If the police ask you to go with them to the station, ask, "Am I under arrest, officer?" You don't have to go anywhere with the police unless they arrest you. If they say no, you aren't under arrest, ask, "Am I free to leave, officer?" You might say yes. We've all heard the police on TV reading suspects their Miranda rights. You can probably recite them. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present while we question you. If you can't afford an attorney, you can have the court appoint you one. But the police are only required to redo your Miranda rights after you are arrested. If the police are tricksy, they will ask you questions first while they are still investigating. Then if you talk, they won't need to give you the Miranda warning because they don't need to ask you any more questions. See what I mean? I advise you to take advantage of your right to remain silent. But you do have the right to request a phone call to an attorney or anyone else that you choose after you are arrested, and before you take the breathalyzer test at the police station. You have a reasonable time to talk to whomever you call, about 20 minutes. It's your right to ask to make that call, even if the police don't offer you the phone. You do not have the right to have your lawyer actually present when you take a test, or nothing would ever get done. Once again, for a limited time only, I'm offering my Oregon DUI video consultation free in exchange for your valuable feedback. Please email your comments at cowgirlattorney@gmail.com. Help me make this DUI video the best it can be for all our fellow Oregonians. And be sure to check out my website, cowgirlattorney.com. All of this online legal help brought to you by the Cowgirl Attorney. Know your rights and save your money.